Yes, you all see that. This is a whole series I did when I was in Japan, Japanese men at work. I took pictures of men working and I felt it was perfectly fitting short for me to play right before we talk about what it is to be a man. And some of the things that really, if you're wanting to be a man, if your aspirations is to be a real man, these are some of the things that you shouldn't do. Don't worry about it. I'm going to hit up the ladies another time. But today is for the young boys. Today I'm here talking to you all to let you know some qualities that you should not have. We're just going to talk about the shouldn'ts first. And if you could think of any more that I may have missed, you let me know in the comment section below. We'll get right back. We'll start off with number one. Number one quality to show that you are more of a low testosterone man and not like exhibiting manly behavior is you're a coward. Come on now. Men are supposed to be protectors. And right now, if you're young and you feel that there's cowardice in your body, this is something that you can learn. You can learn to be brave. It's just one of those things that women are expecting men to be. And I know you may be like, no, not me. There may be some girls say, no. You want your man to be brave. Men are expected to be brave. And it is not too late for you if you're not a brave man. Number two. Low confidence. And I know not everybody is born with confidence. I have a whole video that talks about how to be confident. If you find yourself second guessing who you are, not being sure who you are as a person, and you know what? That happens as you grow up. You're not just born all of a sudden thinking you're the greatest. You can learn how to be confident. Work on that because confidence will take you a very long way. It'll give you the courage to be able to ask for the things that you want in life, to be able to pursue the things that you feel are important to you as a man, as a young man. It'll give you the confidence even to talk to that girl that you've been checking out, to talk to your teacher and ask them if there's some extra work that you can do in order to raise your grade. If there's like extra credit assignments, a research paper, something, it'll give you the desire to do certain things. Whereas, if you're more cowardice, you just sit back and let life just kind of blow you wherever it wants. You feel like it's all out of your control and you just have to blow with the wind. Little confidence is needed in order to be a man. Number three. Criminal behavior. If you're into criminal behavior, forget it. This is the least manly thing that you can do. Men understand that there are rules. They respect everybody's property and life. And it just is what it is. I know in the movies you always have, these really macho, high testosterone men that are out there just shooting up things and stealing cars and robbing and drug dealing and just carrying on with all kind of foolishness. That is a low testosterone level that they're in. They have no idea how to manage your life well. They feel the rules are against them. Criminal behavior is not a characteristic of manliness, and it's actually quite the opposite. Men understand that rules are there to protect their society, protect their home, protect them, and they are quite happy with following the rules and not being criminals. Number four. You're not able to control your emotion. If you find yourself in a position that you are just popping off at all times of the day, you're not controlling yourself, you want to beat up on people, that is not manly behavior. Men learn that the ability to control their emotions. Yeah, there are times where you're going to have to fight and stand up for something, but it's not every time. Just because somebody cut you off in the street, that is not the time to be jumping out your car and trying to beat somebody up. No, just because somebody step on your sneakers. No. A real man, a person that is growing up to want to be a most manly man, is not just going to be popping off, flying off at the handle at every single second. You learn how to manage your emotions and treat them as something that you're in control of and they are not in control of you. Number 5, men do not compare themselves with other people. Mostly comparing themselves like consequences. Well, the last time he got away with this, so why didn't I get away with this? That sounds so crazy. What kind of manly thing is that? You're looking at what somebody else is doing. No, what are you doing? Are you doing what you need to be doing? You don't be sitting there comparing yourself with others. Being manly means that you're accountable. Your accountability is not what other people are doing. You're not measuring yourself to what other people are doing. You're measuring yourself to your ability, to what is required of you, not to what the other person is doing. If you're just looking at what the other person is doing, they may be doing the bare minimum. What, and you're just going to do a little inch over the bare minimum? No. Real man, that's not real man behavior. You don't sit there and compare yourself with others. You go full speed. I was going to say another one, but this is a kids show. You give it everything you have and not compare yourself with other people. Number 6, real men know how to communicate. If you're having trouble being too wordy, not being definitive with your words and your thoughts, then this is some low testosterone behavior. You must learn how to communicate well, being direct so that people can understand what it is that you're saying. Men tend to be the leaders in society, and the leaders are going to be all over the place, and you don't even understand what it is they're trying to tell you, then that's a problem. Yes, you are young, and I'm just sharing these things with you so you have time to develop some of these skills so nobody will look at you side-eye and wondering, what kind of man is that? Dr. D, I just don't want that to happen to you, right? I do not want anyone to be like wondering, what kind of man is that? No. So I'm letting you know what women expect, how majority of women expect for a man to behave. And while you're young, now you can work on developing these things. Number 7, if you don't have any friends. Now, I'm not saying you got to have a whole army of them, like guys trip. No. That's not what I'm talking about, a whole bevy of people. But you have to have some people, some comrades, like Naruto. You got to have some comrades that you can rely on, that you can bounce stuff off. A wise man has wise counsel. He's not just out there flying solo, thinking he's smart in his own mind. Everything he does is fine, and he has nobody that counsels him. That is not manly. You need to be able to pick out good mentors, good friends, good associates, good business partners, good people, the teammates that you can rely on for advice as you go through life. If you don't have no comrades, I don't know about you. You gotta step it up. Step up your manliness. It is time. Number 8, selfishness. It's all about you. How is it that how in the world are you going to be able to provide for a family, to take care of other people, to protect and serve, if you're just looking out for yourself? That is not manly behavior. Men are expected to be selfless, to be able to put the needs of their family before their needs even. They know that their family got to eat. So they're just going to go out and hustle and make that money and make sure their family is taken care of. Right now, if you don't find that hustle in you, if you find that you're just thinking about yourself at all times, you have time to work on it. Like I said, I'm sharing you what the expectation is that you can, as you grow, and if you see some of these things within yourself, if somebody points this out within yourself, you'd be like, okay, Dr. Tina, I said it. Let me pull it together. I'm just sharing with you, I've seen and talked to a lot of people, and I want you all to be the best person you can possibly be. I mean, I have no personal experience with being a man. I just know what a man looks like when I see one, and I know the behavior of man when I see it. And I'm letting you know that these are some of the things that you need to stay away from. Number 9, being a cop-out. You cannot commit to nothing. I mean, I remember this guy, we were like sort of dating, and he just was never committed to the relationship many, many years ago when I was like, was I in medical school? It was something like that. And there was, I liked him and I would have loved it. Who knows what was going on? But it definitely was either like, look, if you don't want to be in a relationship with me, just cut it off. That's it. I mean, it may hurt my feelings and whatever, but you don't want to be dragging things out like that. That is not manly. You just you cannot have commitment issues as a man. If there's something that you want, you must commit to it and put your heart and your soul into it. You don't do specific things to destroy it. I mean, a lot of times, you see it in relationships, but even in jobs and school, if you want to know you're going to want to be a teacher one day, you're going to have to go to school and commit to teaching classes, things that will help you to get to your goal. If you want to be an engineer, a lawyer, doctor, Indian-in-chief, you're going to have to commit to that path and not be wishy-washy and falling off here and there. There is no number 10. I stopped at 9. Let me know what you think a number 10 should be. Of course, this list could be long, but these are my top 9 that I really feel that if you're a young man growing up, if you have any of these characteristics where you cop out of things, you're not committed, you're selfish, you don't have any comrades that could advise you, you can't communicate well, you're comparing yourself to other people, you can't control your emotions, you into criminal behavior, low confidence, cowardice. If you find yourself with any of these things, it's time to put on the brakes and check yourself a little bit. Fix some of those things and get your man on. Get your testosterone on. Lean into that and develop as a good, strong, reliable young man. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And look, while you're here, listen, do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. I really appreciate it. And